Well, hello everyone and welcome to episode 90. It's been a long time and I welcome all of you 50 who are watching regularly and welcome anyone else who will just see it in the stream and will stay for a while or for a big portion of the series. It's all up to you. By the way, we got a little problem we can see. And that's, we're working with a lot of cement and we do not have enough trucks that could work with cement. And yeah, the reason probably is there is no cement truck in this office for some reason. I don't know how and why it happened. I know one thing, and that it definitely sucks. So I need to do something about it. Cement? Covered hull? No. Dry bulk tank. 15. Okay. Let's go for the big one. I cannot buy, though there are none. It's strange. Because the vehicle is not registered in the office. All related vehicles. Mixers. How? Because it definitely looks like there is a cement truck. Because something has definitely supplied the concrete plant. But I didn't see any. I'm probably a little bit out of my mind. This is wood, this is not a cement truck. We're not having it anywhere else. And it's probably not on the line because otherwise it would have shown. And I cannot buy it, and it's not due to lack of money. By the way, these guys are a little out of date. Yeah. It bugged itself to a point where I don't see the vehicle. It's not helping. Because you can see there's no cement right now. No vehicles incoming, and the same was a few moments ago. But the vehicle did appear and brought the cement. On the other hand, there is not much of a cement down here anyway, so it's probably useful to take a look at this office. And there we find out there is absolutely zero cement wagons. Yeah. No. We need to do something with them. How long a cement train can be? That's what we need to find out. That's what we need to measure. So from the stoplight all the way till the end. Ground distance 100 meters. So 100 meters is kind of the limit. Well, let's build a 100-meter long train. And as I named it, it's the piggy branch. Is the piggyback branch, so we will build it from the small locomotive. So let's do it. To be fair, we can almost make it from the back. 109 is too long. 94 is alright. So the goal is simple. You go here, you wait until loaded, you are loading cement, and you are carrying it directly to the silo in Harlingen, and you wait until unloaded. You can go, Piggy. Yeah, it has left. It looks like that it has no problem doing the task, so it's fine. Farmers City Store, number of sellers is great, but they have nothing to sell. So Farmers City you can supply it with food, but it would be nice to give it some refrigeration trucks. 1.5, 2 tons, 2.5, 85, 90. Let's go with 90 speed. And there's almost no one, so maybe one more car would help. And I will assign meat storage as a source of meat. And we need to make sure it will work. That's basically the idea. Yeah, flat brandy wine, they do not feel well. Though 51 is better than what it ever was. And new shop is being done. This is okay for free. Now we'll need to do a main road. Let's do it. There was a big problem about this part. It's kind of okay, but not too much. This thing can definitely get done soon as well. I have no idea how to solve the crisis. As long as I'm not building anything big, it's alright. And I basically needed to resort to traffic signs. So this is no cargo except supply. So they are between these. Which basically force trucks from construction offices to go around here or through the upper area, which is okay, because when you go at priorities, look at priority signs, they can stay like this, simply so buses have priority. I do not like it much, and to be fair, something big is about to be changed here anyway, because I will probably make all this asphalt road and we'll just make this one-way street and the other way around, exactly for these reasons, because it's not healthy for anyone, and yes, we also need the larger bus station. The good thing is they can go through, but you know, they stack themselves. They also lost their accounts, so you can see there's 3 shafts on this line. 1, 2, and the third one is somewhere else, but they are supposed to go to the bakery and eventually drop off someone at the Coal Mountain bus stop. I don't think they will ever get there. I will delete the stop. they will just go to the heating plant, get out everyone, and if there will be anyone else, they will just force them. I don't see any reason not to. Ah, yes, you can build your statue. Because everything else feels bad. And lackluster. Although we got a lot of small trains out here. Should I order another EDK? I feel like I should. Not a cargo wagon, but a truck builder. One more. And these two will go to Harlingen, and they will build a second branch of tracks. Yes, we have problems with gravel distribution. Well, it is what it is. This is container export. Nice. Well, they go here, where they will turn around. The answer is they won't. Not a great rail design, my friend. Not a great rail design. At all. And by the way, they are working on these roads. Okay, let's start doing some things. We have them planned. Here is a TV station that's slowly getting built. Paths are already built, which is exactly what we anticipated. And yeah, we definitely would like to have some bio-waste in this area. This is a thing I do not want to get built. Installing prefab panels are, like, you can probably allow people to go there. This house was not in a good shape because they were not able to get food. The reason? There was 25 workers set here and 10 in the other shopping center. And these guys were exactly like going 50-50. So this has spare capacity and this was overcrowding. Not cool at all. Also, let me check the heat exchanger. It seems alright. 78%. This one is on 57. We can do much more before building the third one. Third one probably will be down here if there will be ever need for one. That's definitely a thing to keep track of. On the other hand, we tend to have a lot of workers in the chemical plant and refinery. If we're not building much, that's the premise of it. And we are going to be building a lot. And we are building a lot. You're pouring concrete. Wow, this is fast. There are cranes, so okay. The question is, we should have firefighters. Yeah, we have them. Where they can go? Yeah, they can't go too far. We have fire station planned, but planned doesn't mean built. What I'm thinking about is about having, you know, airlifted fire station with helicopters. After all, we are having a lot of aluminum of our own, and we will be mining it in Bauxite Hill sooner or later. So we will probably be able to build our own plane factory in Tarba City. The question is, do we want it? And the answer to this is, I'm not sure. But speaking of areas, here is an absolutely huge oil field. Old Brown Lands is how it's called. We can somehow get here a train and bring the oil, you know, around Isengard. For Isengard and Rohan, we can build it. We can get it through Rohan Gate to our chemical plants and oil plants and so on. Because basically all it needs is to just, you know, bring it to this specific unloading station and hook it back. Hook it where it needs to go, right? Raw oil import. Definitely working. Or we can. We do not need any more rails. These are going to be enough. Probably. If there will be any need for it though. Because you can see there are 2 outs. We will be able to just build 1 or 2 more dispensers. These, you know, these storages, like there will be 1, second on the other side, and a pump inside, because there's just 1 in. That will do. That will do a great work. So we can produce even more with more people. But first we need the oil. We need the oil. And that's a long way to get there. The second question is, do we really need it? If we take a look at all exports, Soviet bloc, fuel it's 8,000 tons for very little time. Bitumen is about the same. And I don't know the limits, but it's definitely not more than 10,000. And if I look at my papers, yeah, it's okay, it's 25,000. So we do not need too much. And if we won't export fuel, we will export raw oil. And raw oil is probably 100,000. It's okay, so we probably do not need these fields at all. What we need are ores. So let's start with Isengard. We have a highway here. What are we having? It's a dump with claw machine, which means that's for mixed waste. Yeah, that is for mixed waste. And we have everything connected. Yeah, we have it connected. Go down here. Okay. What are we transporting? This is iron ore. Yeah. And we have a conveyor engine. They are all hooked together, which is fine. But we will need more. Let's make it a little bit forested, because we do not need forest. At least not for this. The question is, do we need... Oh, it's a stupid question. We need a highway exit. Wow. That was a really dumb thing to... Move road cranes to this area. Okay. Well, we need to give them back, because they are really not that useful. Fuck. That was definitely a mistake. Maybe honest, but a mistake. We have a lot of cranes, we are not having excavators. Even though we should. Yeah. For example, these two guys. That was stupid. So we can only level. Okay, abandon the ship and let's go to another spot where we can do anything. Well, good thing we can. What we need to export, it's basically all ores. If we look at them, this is probably not the best, but yeah, current prices might be good. Aluminum we're not doing. Ash doesn't count. Bauxite is also nothing. Coal ore. That's the first one. We are manufacturing it down here. Where we basically have none at the moment. That's probably... This is a problem with overfilling those lines because they are not able to. They have no one to unload later on, so there's usually really a lot of people and nothing comes out of it. Not great and not working. Do we have a bus that goes to this station? 1, 2 lines. Harlingen South. 11 workers. Okay. I'm not blaming you. And a single bus that goes from Brandywine to... yeah. To the mine. And then to heating plants. But that's a single bus, so... there's basically no distance counted. That feels okay. I'm not blaming it. By the way, we are missing a little bit of asphalt. So please, ASAP, do it. Same go for this one. It's not that we desperately need another gas station. It's that they all have been going to this one and they've been overloading this crossroad. So that's the reason I decided to just, you know, make it. Make it basically better organized, if possible. And that's a big if. Okay. What are you doing? Nothing, nothing, and nothing. Great. I know what to do with you. 1, 2, What do you mean unreachable? Because the train has not left yet. Yeah. Now it should be able. Yeah. Yeah, the train needs to get over there, and they are missing brakes, so we will look into them. Why are they missing brakes? Because we have brakes. It's not like they don't have them. You're all for boards, you're all for prefabs. You should supply these guys, but you're not doing it. Why? You can unload bricks at customs house. Probably not a good idea at this very moment. Open storage is this one. Okay. Road cargo station. Yeah. Fine. Where else? Brandy wine brakes. 50%. Nice. Brandy wine central ramps. You are unloading bricks and boards. Yeah. Well, prefabs and boards. RCO. You have it there. It's not a problem that you cannot. The biggest problem is probably the pickup location. It's this one. Because that one is set to 50%. That's a lot. Because we are exporting bricks. So I will do 30% and you will stop exporting them. That's the best I can think of. Also, we are slowly finishing this guy, which means we probably should care more about the rest of it. Anyway. For one. Good. Let's do it. It has electricity. Yeah, it has electricity. It doesn't have water and it doesn't have sewage. Both of which is kind of easily doable if you know what you're doing. And I'm not bringing pipes here. I will let technical services to handle it. And yes, probably a single stop would be enough. It would be nice to have it directly on the road. Well, that's not happening. Can you make a panel road? Road from prefabs. I want to see how it looks when connected like this. So, well, no, for 1, for 2, because you need people for building it. There will also be a need for footpath connection. Can I do? Maybe strange. Yeah, I can. They can reach it. That's the optimum way around. For 1, for 2. Now they should have. Now they should have everything. Maybe. Yeah, 2000 meter, definitely. This noise is not a name that was there. Let's go to another franchise. I remember Henry King. You know, the one from Terry Pratchett. From the Discord. Sorry, I'm a little sleepy. This will be name shades. Because in the shades, there's all that matters for it. Why are we doing the name? Because we will need the name. We will need the name for this area. Why? We will be having a port here. Yep, you heard right. Here will be a port. What kind of port? We will need a port for ores, or you know, for general bulk cargo, not for pump. Aggregate, yeah. Harbor for aggregate loading. That's what we're building here. Exactly this one. Now the question is how it will all turn out, which is obviously an answer of I don't know. The other question is who will supply it with fuel, because it can be either people from Brandywine City that will go again through the whole fucking city, or there can be guys from down here who have closer to fuel but they have longer driving distance. So it's obviously will be people from Hardingen, because they can go through the city, but the city is much better modeled. Now we will need some way to connect our storages to all of this. We need a way. And we need a free space. The question is, what kind of aggregate storage things we are going to work with here? My answer is simple. We need two things that we have not done yet. And that is coal ore and raw stone. I can demolish those things afterwards, but they are good for the mission. Because if you look at exports, now we have gravel, but we have not quarried stone. And we are okay with gravel. And I can do gravel here afterwards, or I can just, you know, use the train for it again. And coal ore we are not having. So that's basically what we are aiming for. Construction finish, Brandywine, nice. It has electricity, all it needs is supply, so you can work on it. I'll do it in post game probably, because otherwise we're not getting anywhere. From what I remember, in this corner there should be a coal, so not metallurgy but fossil fuels. Coal mine, yeah. 28%. Seems alright. To be fair, I don't know about waste. How it will behave with waste. Or, to be more precise, where to put waste bins. Suppose we can find out later. As long as we are able to pull a road out, which seems like we can. Oh, there should be a way to get it across. Yeah, for example like this one. And there are some nice rock formations around. I do like the hill. Which means what I will do is I will demolish part of this road and we'll go for 3 into 1. Oh, small bit has been left. Not anymore. Now, can we make it that so it produces some ore at least? I'm just guessing, I have no idea. Construction, demolition, gravel. Yeah, the bigger quarry. Yeah, because that can have mechanisms. That's the only goal. And 2% is not something I'm okay with. So please try more. $22 is a thing I can take. Let me just find out how much longer I can, like how much further I can bring it. I can turn it and suddenly it's much better. $27. I think it's okay. It's a pretty good option actually. So now we need to take down the road from up the hill. Again, don't forget technical things. Do we have a big technical services? This is waste. These guys are the big garbage trucks. Okay, so technical services, please copy your assignments to these guys. And yeah, we can buy them 2 of these Skodas. And since that's done, we can start going downwards. Now we will probably need that hour, at least one. So where about do we need one? 3 into 1 or well maybe 1 into 2. I wanted T, yeah. RR. This was really easy. Much easier than I thought it will ever be. And yes, I absolutely understand that we do not need much of this anyway. So you go down, then back a bit. What do you mean by You must be kidding me. That underground cable and It's blocking our way. Yeah. Not great, and I'm not giving it any better road than pure gravel. But it's enough. Same goes for this part, so let's build it. Yeah, they can access those two. I don't care about them too much. But it looks like we have raw ore and raw coal. So let's erect at least 2 storages. 1000 tons is probably enough. Because we won't need much more anyway. So this is the first one. This will be a second one, and we do not need connection between those 2 storages anyway. And now we'll just connect it together. Conveyor overpass 1 into 2, if possible, please. This should be pretty easy, by the way. Turns out it is, sort of. Okay, asphalt. Yeah, asphalt. 3-1, go for it. This will be surely buildable, but well, let's just make it so we are sure. If need be, there might be even a third one. We're not taking trains to it. It will be all conveyors. Because we probably can afford it. And that's it, because nothing else can beat it. In fact, we do have some free connections for wires, which we'll gladly use. We have alley of trees on one side, so we'll have alley of whatever this is on the other side. We can keep the old road, by the way. The road that was here and still stayed. Because we will need it anyway. But what I want is a switch. Probably the smaller one. Yeah. By smaller one I mean this bank. Now we do not need too much for a mine. So let's just place this bit. Because yep. Okay, let's look at it, but shouldn't be much. 154 kilowatts, yeah, it's definitely enough. And a conveyor takes, yeah, 100. So, that's perfect. Now, just a way to get over everything. That's one way. Or to be more specific, one place. Three into one. Turn it around so it can actually get built. Okay. You'll have the luxury to keep the asphalt road. There the greenery took a hit. It's understandable. I can probably finally erase these rails because they will definitely not be a part of anything at all. We'll keep it as a turning point for trains, if need be. Which means mixed on mixed on all four sides, but with some signs in the middle. For 1-4. 4-4 doesn't need. Is there anything that's needed more? I'm absolutely not sure. Fire station is in range, so there's no fear about all of this burning down. Yeah. Let's just use it this way. Seems fine. Now, we have a substation that's sitting here. Which means these engines are not connected. By not connected, I mean they are not, and they should be. So, there's that. Again, probably a trivial idea, but please connect it at least with gravel road. Exactly for the coverage. Okay, one wires. And the port should not take much. Port is down here. It's aggregate. Wow. 3 megawatts. Okay, taking back the bit should not take much. Wow. I still won't give it any more than one substation. But what I will do is that I will give it more. More of those, you know, wind farms. Okay, wires all along. Come here, and yeah, a small wind park is probably a thing that easily belongs here. Yep, alongside this road and the coastline. So you can say the same can be on the other side. 1 and 2. Once these roads are done, we will connect it. Yeah, this was a surprise. Hey, life is full of surprises. Who are we to say it shouldn't be like it? Okay, workers not, please. Thank you. And that's it. It's 50 minutes already. So we are working on the shades. Ship, agro, export. And our area in Harland. Still not done yet? Okay. Can you please do it a high priority? Because I don't care about tunnels if, you know, they are not done in time. This guy is a problem, but well, it will take him a longer time to do it, but it will eventually make it anyway. So I'm not terribly worried about him. And that's it. That's it for today. Next time, once this bridge is built, please let me know. Once this bridge is built, which will not take long, we will take a look at the docks area and we'll move on, because that's apparently what we'll need to do. Pretty much, not instantly, but soon. That's all I got for you today. Have a nice day. Wish you a good time, whatever you're playing or are working on. I will be setting all of this to be worked on. And yeah, that's all. Bye bye.